Latoya podcast. To ignite, to inspire, to unite, bringing you the truth, shining ever so bright. Join the discussion, be a part of the crew. Every single episode, something fresh and new. From the first part to the last, we're serving up the best, putting every theory to the ultimate test. So leaning close, don't miss a single beat. The Lunch Hour Podcast can't be beat. Lunch Hour Podcast.
Driving back to Austin. I can't hear you, child. You're muted.
Yo, what's up?
Monday problems.
Monday problems. Yo, what's up, Catrice? She said happy Monday. Trina said driving back from Austin from the DFW.
First of all, why is it that I'm the only one getting judged?
Because you're the one who starts all the stuff.
I swear, I feel like it's because I'm light skinned.
Is it?
It's because I look like the wall, so sometimes,
Is it?
Nah, it's probably because I'm a troll.
It's definitely because you're a troll. I was like, it is. I mean, when you telling people if they toilet paper go under, you getting an uppercut.
Nothing changes, no matter what day of the week.
That is unacceptable on so many levels.
Yeah.
Yo, welcome to Monday. We made it.
Week 3.
Yeah. It's kind of crazy though. Really shut my show notes up. My bad.
Let me ask you a question. Since we've had this topic already, did you have the case of the Mondays today, or is that still not a thing?
Life has been lifing on today. That's what I'll say. I don't necessarily know if I'll say it's the case of the Mondays. I stand by what I stand by.
Okay, all right. I just want a clarification.
You know, I stand by what I stand by, which is I don't believe in the case of the Mondays.
Right.
However, today has yielded itself lots of opportunities to exercise my faith. Do you know what I'm saying?
Your faith was tested heavily this morning.
On multiple levels. Already, like I'm like, bro, it's noon, and
did you have your coffee before life was testing your saveness?
I did not. Yo, let me tell you something. This is what makes me angry. Like, so hot here, right? Like it's always hot. And so the second it just gets a little smidge cold, your tires decide they just don't want air in them no more.
It just disappears out of nowhere.
It just be like, I think I want low pressure tonight. And I just feel like,
we're going to give you a little warning sign. Hey, I'm going to need you to go put air in your tires.
Bro, I literally got it. I was like, okay, cool. I was excited too to start the morning because I'm doing something. I'll probably be sharing a little bit more about it. But you know, for those of you guys who follow me on socials, I applied for this thing called Project 300. And it was, I felt like it was a good idea at the time. And it was before we really had this podcast and all the other things. Right. And I was really excited about it until I wasn't.
What and why is that, friend?
One, I feel like right now my focus is on this and building this. I'm getting ready to potentially, I'm still like 60-40 going into Vlogtober, which is vlogging every day for the month of October.
That's right around the corner, friend.
Literally you have to decide by tomorrow. And also potentially, depending on how Vlogtober goes, I may do Vlogmas too. And so I kind of hit this little thing of, if I'm going to make content and put all this effort in, like, why not do it for myself? And
you're already here.
I'm already here. And so I've kind of created my own little project. And I'm going to probably call it, I don't know. I'm not a fan of this name. You guys let me know in the chat if you like it or not. But I'm going to call it Project 4.2 because I'm 42 years old. And then
don't look it, by the way.
Thank you. I
Black don't
appreciate
crack.
that. Black don't crack, baby. Like
It does
literally,
look good.
I've literally had somebody be like, you got a 16-year-old? I was like, I'm 42, bro.
I'm not gonna hold you, fam. When we first met, I wholeheartedly thought you were younger than me. Like real
Is
talk.
that-
I thought you were like at least like in your like 33, 34 type area. And then when you told me that you were older than me, I was like, huh. So what am I doing wrong?
Hey, wait, black don't crap. You mean crack? You mean crack? I hope you mean crack.
That's your friend.
I know.
That's your friend.
No,
We're gonna take it as benefit of the doubt.
oh yeah. So like it's just like
There we go. There we go. She fixed herself.
Oh yeah. There we go. But like it's one of those things. So I actually am doing like the fitness part of it. I'm doing in phases, right? So there's other elements to like this project that I've now created for myself. And but one of them is fitness. And so I got up this morning. Also, side note, your nephew.
He did it again.
4:30.
He out here in these streets just
4:30. Full podcast mode, hollering. Like at one point I was just like
Mikey for you.
I was like, am I gonna go? And so I literally got him up before I went out to work out about 5:15. I was like, let me just get him up, make him use the restroom, and then go. I was like, hey, buddy, it's not time to go back. It's not time to wake up yet.
I need you to go back to your room and
yeah. So I took him to the restroom, come back, put him back in the bed. He asked for Mr. Dino, and I was like, yo, here's Mr. Dino. And yeah, I said, hey, it's time to go back to bed. And he's like, okay, mommy. Second I close the door, back to whatever he was talking about.
His own side quest.
Yo, so like that started at 4:30, and I heard him. I don't know how Mike didn't hear him on the baby monitor because the monitor is on his side of the bed.
So he hears all.
Either he hears it or he has just learned how to like.
It's
and
too
like
early for this.
And my mommy ears just don't. Do you know what I'm
perk
saying?
up.
Yeah, like so I was basically up since 4:30. Kind of in and out. And so I was like, okay, I done got this workout in. It's a great program that I wrote, so I'm excited. It's gonna be 4:09. Then finish working out, get in the car to drop off number one. I have two drop-offs, my oldest and then Mikey. Lauren, then Mikey. And so I was getting in the car and that little thing said ding, 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 low pressure. I was like, bruh.
It's not that we don't hear anything.
It's not that the guys don't. What is it, Paul? If you don't hear anything, so what is it?
I think we have a switch in our brain that we turn off after we go to bed. If it's not like this scream, like especially when it comes to the kids, we can differentiate from he's yelling because he's awake and he's yelling because something's wrong. There's a difference. I'm not gonna get up when I know he's just talking to himself.
He's definitely talking to himself.
So I'm not losing sleep.
Yo,
over him just having fun. I'm like, he's not killing nobody. He's not bothering nobody.
He's having the time of his life.
Who am I to stop his joy?
Listen, like it. She said, "Must be nice to flip the switch." Hey. I don't know. Like I don't know.
Take it up with the supervisors.
I don't. Like it was crazy. I was like, I cannot go back. Like all I did was hear him. And his bedroom's like right above ours, so it's almost like surround sound, right? I can hear him through the ceiling, and I can hear him through the monitor.
You have to take it up with God.
But yo, like so then I was like, man, now I gotta go to Discount Tire. And so I do drop off number 2. And Discount Tire, and it's like 11,000 people.
How many people was in there just for some tires?
Listen, first of all, if you go to Discount Tire is great. Like they're so good, everybody goes there. That's the problem, right? So if you go
you're too good.
You're too good. Like if you go to Discount Tire, bro, I'm bringing my iPad board, headphones. I'm gonna be there
because you're gonna be sitting in that little line for a minute.
Yo, like especially if you have to go in, unless you have an appointment, which I never do because I don't adult. But
That's not what I do.
I never have an appointment, so
Just change my tires.
well, because like the last couple times I've been in, it's because I've had a flat, so I didn't do the appointment, but usually they're not available, and I need to go get the flat handle. But this time it was air. It was just to get the air pressure checked, and they do it for free, right? So I get over there and I pull up, and I'm like, why aren't y'all at work? Where are the working people? Like the people who have to go into the office. I mean, everybody and their mama has required people to go into the office to work. Why are there still so many of y'all not?
Why on the day that I gotta go get air, all y'all gotta be outside?
Oh, it was like a line of like, man. I think when I probably was like number 9 or 10.
Dang.
Like when I pulled up, because it's probably like four cars like this way, another.
Oh, there was 2 lines merging into one.
So it was like, it's like going in. There's like a little hill situation, and so there's usually 3 to 4 cars right there. And then sometimes there's 1 to 2 just on that side street, right?
Oh my God.
And on the side street, and so yeah, that's.
I tried to tell her.
Oh, listen, she just sent me the thing to get a pump.
Portable pump.
I'm
telling you. I'll be sitting in my driveway putting air in my tires.
Listen, I'm at this point because it's out of control. So that was my morning. The only upside was I was able to get a video edited in the car.
And somehow in all that process, before 9 o'clock, I got fired again.
Yes, you did get fired. I fired Paul, y'all.
How I'm still here is by the grace of God.
I'm gonna put Paul on Paul's gonna be on a PIP soon. For those of you who don't know, a PIP is like a performance improvement plan. I at least I gotta fire Paul at least.
It's almost at least once or twice a day. Minimum.
Once or twice, solid. And then I remember who's gonna post all these clips, and so then I have to rehire him back.
Okay, but you're on a PIP. I'm gonna need you to.
Like Chris said, not a PIP. Listen,
look, you got to sign this negative counseling.
Listen, I on at least a PIP once a day because it's just out of control. Like,
listen, we're still fresh in this. We're still learning rhythms. I've learned on what not to do moving forward after my first initial PIP. I know what not to do.
Why do you make me sound like a tyrant?
No. I'm just saying. Listen, okay. For context,
go ahead.
We started this 2 weeks ago.
I know, which is crazy.
You know
crazy, by the way.
So
crazy.
There's certain things on parts of the week where I can't reschedule certain things, and I might have told her last minute.
You did. So for the record, just so y'all know, Wednesday.
But it's handled. It is
today. Because you were supposed to handle it Friday, you jive turkey. Listen.
We're debating semantics at this point.
Listen, at the end of the day, y'all, we have a special guest on Wednesday.
Yes.
Because Paul will be gone.
I have an appointment that I can't reschedule.
And so on Wednesday, you guys do not want to miss it.
It's gonna be hectic.
I can't wait. So here's the deal. So that all said, that was my Monday morning. But overall, how was your weekend? What'd you do?
I had a great weekend.
Tell me more.
UT didn't stress me out because we had a bye week. Praise the Lord.
Yeah.
You know. But the Bears still stressed me out yesterday. But
y'all
we still
won though.
That win, but still stressed me out.
Oh man.
On top of that, I played Will from church in fantasy football.
Yeah.
And he's a Raiders fan, so I beat him twice in one weekend. So
yeah, that just double.
You know, so there's that. I beat Michael in fantasy football, so there's that as well.
So you just on here bragging. # humble brag.
I'm sorry, not sorry.
She said Bears won that by 1 point. She put 1 point in all caps, bro.
Hey. A win is a win. A win is a win. It's better than a tie.
What now? Why you had to go? Why you had to go do that?
I'm just saying, a win is a win.
Listen,
A win is a win.
a
However, my
tie,
weekend was good. My
a
weekend was
tie,
good,
a tie is not a loss.
but it's not a win either. How was your weekend? Because how was your weekend?
No, it was good. My daughter's like, they had a bye this week. The
You had a
football
break.
team, so we got a Friday off.
Nice.
Although this week is a Thursday game, so it's a short week. And then yeah, Saturday just kind of worked. Sunday was church. Church was just awesome.
God is good.
And then yesterday I just worked a little bit more, and it was pretty low key for the most part. Carice, you want to know how did the Cowboys end in an overtime tie? Well, let me run it down for you. They don't know anything about clock management still.
At all.
What happens is
Just a field goal.
they tied it. Okay. They came back, they scored. But they scored a little too fast. They got the ball back, but they scored way too fast and left way too much time on the clock and gave Green Bay just enough time to kick a field goal. I don't.
And I believe the NFL doesn't believe in winners because why would you want a tie?
I don't understand.
To end the game.
It's stupid. And so then, as if that wasn't stressful enough, we go into overtime. So we go into overtime and we have most of the clock. Like we
did like 8 minutes out of the 10 minutes.
It took about 8 minutes of the 10 minutes. Of those 8 minutes out of the 10 minutes, we still could not score a touchdown. And then on the third down, what do? They run the ball. Why? I don't know.
Why not go for a touchdown?
It's just so stressful. And then from there we do have the greatest kicker of all time. So Brendan Aubrey, of course, kicks it
MVP.
through. We're good. But then the Green Bay Packers managed to somehow, but by some stretch of an imagination and a miracle, they had 1 second left in the overtime and was able to kick a field goal to tie the game. And or 10 minutes is up, it's up. And therefore a tie. It's stupid. It's so stupid. I don't get it.
But at least you didn't lose.
We didn't win either.
I don't know what side of the coin you want to sit on.
Oh, I don't know. It's a struggle. I don't know. It's sometimes I still put on my sweatshirt, but it was just very disappointing. Unmet expectations is
low-hanging fruit.
Low-hanging fruit. If y'all don't know what we're, go back and watch next week. So, what else is in your world? Like, did you try any new foods? Did you go any different places?
So I got invited on Sunday, me and
Oh,
Olivia, to go somewhere very different that I would normally not attend. Our friends from church, Jessica and KB. Jessica works for this. I can't remember the actual name, but she does these things for like theater and stuff like that. And we got invited to a ballet yesterday.
Ooh, how was that?
It wasn't bad. It's just I don't know how to interpret these things. It's not my field of expertise.
So you didn't know what you didn't know the plot.
No, not even a little bit. I'm like, it was cool to see them. Like, it's cool to see people in their craft and
doing their thing. Yeah,
and then even just seeing other people like get excited for like each different scene and stuff like that. Like it was cool. Don't get me wrong. It's just not something that I could see myself doing every weekend. It's not like my place to have peace. But I'm like, overall, like, just to see people in their craft and like, because again, for anybody that knows ballet, like, that's not just something you just learn over the weekend. Like, these people are doing this for years.
Oh yeah, no, ballet is brutal on the body.
It's like,
too.
it's a dedication that these men and women are doing day in and day out to put out a show. So I'm like, honestly, it was still amazing to see. It's just not.
You didn't
not for me.
You didn't
And
understand.
I'm like, I looked there. I'm like,
So how far into the ballet were you lost? Like, was it was it immediate?
there was three different. There was three
you,
different stories.
Did you lose the plot?
So there was three different stories. The first one, I didn't understand what the hell was going on.
What was happening?
The first one, it was called because the whole overall performance was Grim Tales.
Okay, yeah.
And then the first one was the Frog King. Have no idea what that is. Or
like, did you at least understand like what was happening?
I'm gonna assume the frog. They made a deal with the frog, and they didn't honor it, and so he came back to collect and whatnot. And I don't know. And then the second one was Snow White. That one is
so you got that one.
Yeah,
you got that.
It
one.
was a little weird piece. I'm like, I don't remember the story being like that. But then the last one was the Juniper's Tale or something like that. Don't know. But then after the show was done, Jessica explained that the guy that directed, he likes the more the intense version of the story. So it's not always like what you the watered down what you would see and stuff like that. So there's like there was a beheading to say, at least, you know. So they're like it was intense, but it wasn't like nightmare PTSD type intense. But you could tell like it's not like the book that you read your kid to bed.
Be like, hey, so about that dwarf.
Him didn't make it. but it was cool. It was cool.
Yeah.
You know, not my cup of tea.
Yeah.
However, but again, I can only imagine the dedication that them to the humans.
Yeah.
They're doing that. Like that's them toes. How are your feet not in pain every day?
They are.
Like that's impressive to me.
They usually it's rough.
Like it's impressive. I'm not even gonna doubt. It is super impressive to see them do that and perform and stuff like that. It's just again.
Yeah. I got it.
But yeah.
No, I love like live comedy is definitely an art that I absolutely love. And then I've seen a few live shows. I saw Hamilton like in New York.
I've heard good things about it.
Oh, yeah, I saw it in New York. And
you saw it live?
Yes. Like
that's fire.
There were so many times I just got goosebumps, man. I was just like, this is beautiful. Like
this is nice.
Yeah, this is nice. Now I will tell you though, I'm gonna tell you real talk though. Them seats was made for Broadway. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how old Broadway was, but Broadway was probably like that theater was probably built before we had ultra processed foods in America.
Before the thickness kicked in.
Yo, before the thickums. Cause listen.
I ain't gonna hold, when I went to go watch my Cubs play back in 2016, that's an old stadium in Wrigley Field in Chicago, right?
Yo.
I went to go sit in them like, yeah, these seats were not made for people like me. Because I was a little large.
Listen, I like also they had to be shorter because how are my knees touching the back of the seat? I'm fine.
Oh, like so they were small and compact.
It's like it is. I don't know. It is so.
So your knees was touching.
Yo, I'm 5'3". Why are my knees touching the back?
Why are my knees on this man's shoulder?
No, why is this happening? Luckily, I was on the end, so I could kind of stretch my knees a little bit.
I can only imagine your look on your face like, this is stupid.
This is stupid. Carice says she's seen Lion King and Les Mis in New York on Broadway, and she's seen Wicked here at ATX, but she wants to see Wicked in New York City.
Hey, man, going to those places because they.
Oh, the seats are teeny, and listen, Karsten, I can't help Karsten. Like,
because if we struggling,
if I'm struggling, bro,
I know you struggling in like,
bro, I don't even.
Their legs is probably on the other seat.
I'm gonna stop complaining. That's what I'm gonna do. Because
Lord, I'm grateful.
Lord, I thank you because I know Karsten be struggling. No, for those of you who don't know, we're talking about Karsten is tall. He's very tall individual.
He's taller than everybody.
Yeah, he's taller than everybody, so I could imagine. No, like I was just like, but you know what else is funny? You know what else is funny about this whole thing? So that they serve snacks on Broadway. I don't know if you know this, but they serve, right? Okay. And so you're watching this beautiful thing, and then like somebody's eating chips, right?
and they mouth open.
Yo, it's like chips.
Popcorn, whatever.
You got popcorn, you got drinks, you got gummy bears.
Oh,
and so like
that would be Olivia.
I did have some gummy bears when I was there. But like, but you're trying to like, you know how you try to be quiet and you feel like in the process of being quiet.
All you hear is, let me find one. And you just like,
what?
and everybody's just like,
like the goal is just to look, hopefully just to like, I'll be like, oh, I know, I've seen Hamilton, so I knew like when songs were, so it's just like, hey, let me open this joint during a number, so I don't.
you said, where they're making the most amount of noise, let me open this.
Yo. It was horrible
because Olivia don't know how to chew sometimes with her mouth closed.
Oh, bless her.
And so she be trying to chew gum sometimes. Like, Olivia, yesterday she had gum on the way to church. Like, Olivia, before you walk up in that building, I'm gonna need you to throw that piece of gum. But Daddy, I told you, you eat like a horse. She goes, what that mean? You eat with your mouth open, and everybody can hear and see what you got.
My dad used to be like he's like, stop chewing it like a cow chewing cud. I was like, whoa, not a cow chewing cud.
Yeah, it'd be bad. It'd be bad out here.
Now, listen, gum. You know what? You know what that made me think about? Did you ever have the zebra gum, the zebra stripes?
That lasted for like 2 seconds of flavor, but you only get it for the tattoo.
Oh, just like Katie said, you just ruined the slide. Oh yeah, I'm ruining everything. I'm gonna get this.
I'm not even gonna hold you.
I'm gonna get this snack. Yeah, no. Hey, Carson said. Oh, Carice said Carson's like 6'7", 375. Yeah, no, yeah,
I don't envy that.
Yeah, no, like, how does that work?
You definitely get the end of the road.
You get the end of the road just on GP. I mean, like, if I saw him coming up, I'd be like, hey, bro, I ain't even gonna hold you. Like, I'm just gonna sit here. Over. Yeah, you good. You good.
You need the room.
Yeah. Carice said nasty zebra gum. Yo, zebra gum was the worst, bro.
It had no flavor.
It did for like the first 2 seconds you chewed it.
And then it's over.
But here's the thing. Did you keep buying it?
Of course. That's
my dad. He said, true, nobody wants to see food as it's being chewed in your mouth.
Thank you. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Yo, like, you chew that. I kept buying that zebra gum. And
I'm like, I got it for the tattoos. on the rappers.
The little fake tattoos.
Yeah. I thought it was cool.
Zebra gum was horrible.
Oh, it was trash.
It was horrible.
It had absolutely no flavor.
It's probably up there. It's probably I'm not even gonna. I don't say this. It's probably the worst gum.
I think the only thing that you could probably compare it to is
the gum they give out during Halloween. Them little
the little things that look like,
what are they called?
The bubble.
Yeah, the bubble yum.
Bubblicious.
Oh, it's not Bubblicious.
No,
because Bubblicious went hard in the.
Either way, it was the absolute pointless gum ever.
Let me.
But it was in them little. It had like the red tip wrappers. It always came like in a big old tub.
It was, man.
Was it Bubble Yum?
It's not. Is it?
I gotta look it up,
dude. Now. Like, let me tell you,
because that was, and they would give you. It would come in like an abundance.
Oh, it was called Double Bubble.
Yeah, there you go. Stupid gum.
Yo, Double Bubble.
That one had absolutely one. It was always hard as a rock.
It was always hard.
2, you had to eat like 3 or 4 of them just to get a decent sized bubble gum. And then halfway through eating it, it's just you feel like you're just chewing on like paper mache because it's just this hard.
That job, like you would be. Hey, Tommy said the worst is. Oh, I forgot about Bazooka. Bazooka.
What was the one?
It was the square. The Bazooka was the.
Yeah.
Oh, Bazooka.
The one that I think the one that looked like it was dipping chew. What was that? In the little packet.
I know.
In the little baggie.
Listen, I used to get them little grape joints.
That only lasted for like a few seconds of flavor too.
But I love those though. Like, listen, that Oh, that was Big League Chew. That's what that
Yeah,
was.
Big League Chew was good
No,
aesthetically. Like it, they
I
knew how
loved
to
it.
commercialize that thing.
I liked Big League Chew, but when I tell you Bazooka, actually Bazooka may actually slightly edge out.
What about that bubble tape?
I liked it.
It was trash.
Get that one.
In the words of my mother, basura.
That bubble, yo, you didn't like the bubble tape?
It was pointless.
What like outside there? Let's be honest. Most bubble gum is trash.
You know the gum that disappointed me the most because I always was
Not disappointed.
because it was
What?
always started off good, juicy
What?
fruit,
Oh, I love juicy fruit.
but the flavor would go away so fast.
That thing would start to melt in your mouth.
Did your parents ever threaten you like, "Hey, stop swallowing your gum. It's gonna come out. It's gonna mess up your insides"?
No, but
My mom used to do that.
But
My mom did not.
But why are you swallowing gum?
But I don't do that anymore. When sometimes I would forget that I'm chewing gum where I'm not supposed to be chewing gum, and so the only thing that I could do was swallow it.
That is that is.
Bazooka had
Yeah.
wrapper.
Yo, I'm telling you, it was rough.
Hey, we're not gonna talk about Chiclets. Chiclets was
Wait, Chiclets?
I
Do you
grew up
like
on Chiclets.
Chiclets?
I grew up on Chiclets.
Hey, he's like, oh, so now you get sensitive. Now you want to get sensitive.
especially the colorful ones that came in the
Listen.
colorful packets.
No, listen, Chiclets were mid. Okay. I wasn't a fan. Chiclets were also low.
Like, it wasn't the greatest.
The white ones were horrible. I didn't.
Why
like
we didn't get the white ones? We got the colorful ones that came in the box.
Yeah, but there were white ones in the box. The white ones and the green ones.
Those.
You said you would have to have like 5 little packets of Chiclets.
Oh, you for sure, because them things was
Chiclets. You
Skittles. There's like Tic Tacs for gum.
Carice said 20 pieces total. I know.
Listen, and then you all these wrappers all over the place.
Listen, Chiclets, you had to basically, if you got the package, you just needed to get the package, because
if you got them little packets that had like 5 in it, that ain't gonna do nothing but piss you off.
Why do I have these? No, you don't like it. Yo, so one of the things, we always talk about mindset.
Yes.
On Mondays.
This is true.
And so I kind of want to talk about like doing things that scare you, but I figured let's open up with just like general fears, just for fun banter. I'd love to hear even from the audience. What's one like either irrational fear or something that like you'd be like, nah, I don't want no parts of that. Is there do you have any like fears, Paul? Like just in general?
My biggest fear, just period, is public speaking. That really? It is probably one of the most terrifying things.
You're literally doing it right now.
And and if you could only see the sweat under the shirt. Public speaking since I can remember.
Really?
It's been not fun for me. Like in high school, we had to take speech.
Oh yeah.
I took it 5 times.
Paul.
Because I did all the work, but I would never do the presentation.
So you wouldn't speak?
Until the last it was one of the requirements, to graduate. And so I had to finally suck it up and do the presentations, but I can't do it. I don't know how y'all be on that stage. I'm like, I can't do it. I cannot do it. Even the video that I had to do for Ruth for Why I Serve.
Yeah.
Like it took her like 4 months to convince me to just do it. Because even doing that was terrifying. Doing this is terrifying.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so we have Carice says she hates public speaking. Tommy says playing guitar and singing in front of people. What?
I don't see how they do it. I don't.
What do you have like any like fears of like certain animals or like heights or anything?
I am terrified of heights.
Terrified?
I would rather talk in front of 30,000 people than jump off a plane. Or just Just period. Like, this is how crazy it is. Now, this is gonna sound stupid, but this is how much I hate heights.
Okay, go ahead.
So I play Warzone for Call of Duty every now and then, right?
Mm-hmm.
And there's certain parts of the map where they have like water towers, very high-rise buildings, and all that stuff, right?
Yeah.
Even jumping off of those things makes my stomach turn.
from the first
From
person?
the video game. That's how much I hate heights.
Really?
I hate flying, all of it.
Really?
I'll get on the plane because I can't drive for 24 hours away. My back is set up. But it's like flying, I hate it.
Really?
What messed me up the most was when I was coming back from deployment for R&R. This lady, I was flying back from Germany to come back to Atlanta. And we hit like a little pocket, like an air pocket. You know, sometimes, you know.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
And so I came up off my seat a little bit. Nothing crazy, but I was like, whoa. This is too much. And you think, you know, being shot at, blown up, all that stuff, you know, things like this wouldn't, you know, startle somebody. Wrong. So she decided in her old age to say, oh, that's nothing, sweetheart. Like 3 months ago, we just coming from Atlanta, coming back over here. We hit this big old pocket, and there was some soldiers on the right-hand side above the luggage compartment, whatever. Yeah. Went straight through it. Why would you tell me that?
What?
We still got 14 hours left on this flight.
Wait, straight through what?
The plastic. The pocket was so hard. They said one of the guys went straight through the plastic.
Of the luggage thing?
The where you put your suitcases at, your carry-on. I'm like, ma'am, do you realize how hard he had to be up there?
Wait, did he? Please tell me. Please tell me he lived.
She said, yeah, he's fine. He was fine. He goes, this is why we tell y'all to put y'all seatbelts on. Trust me, sweetheart. You ain't never got to worry about me ever taking my seatbelt off on no plane.
Through the, oh my.
You know how terrifying that is at 19 years old?
Yeah, that's rough. Like,
I hate planes.
I don't mind flying. I feel like, yeah, I don't mind flying. I don't have a fear. I don't necessarily, I don't have a fear of heights, but I do not like to be high. Right? Like, I feel like, yeah, I just like to be on the ground, but I don't know.
Often.
But I don't know if I have like an actual fear of heights per se.
No, thank you.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe.
I still don't see why people jump out of a perfectly good plane.
Do you have, so did you do roller coasters at all or anything?
I don't do roller coasters.
So you don't do
if
anything.
It has too many loop-de-loops and flipping it. Nah. And the ones where your feet are hanging, you can cancel that. Cancel that.
Low key, like I probably prefer the ones where my feet are hanging than the other ones. Yeah, cancel like that. Really.
Cancel that.
Now, you know what's so funny? Speaking of heights, so I remember I had never rode roller coasters, right? And my dad was stationed in Oklahoma at the time, so I was in Oklahoma, but we did a band trip to Six Flags, right? Six Flags Over Dallas. And Six Flags Over Dallas had a it was called the Texas Giant. I don't know if it's still there or not. But you're gonna be like, what? No. Hold on, I'm gonna tell you. So I had never rode a roller coaster before. Okay.
How old were you?
I was in 8th grade.
Okay.
So Texas Giant, it's a roller coaster. Okay. And the drop. Like, hold on. So I don't understand why I thought that was a good idea.
I don't know either.
I don't know, because listen. So the way the Texas Giant goes, it's a wooden roller coaster.
Already lost me. Already lost me.
It's a coaster. And so my friends are like, let's go to the Texas Giant. And I'm like, okay, never a roller coaster again in my life. I had never rode a roller coaster up until this point. We get in. Paul, Texas Giant is 153-foot drop. It's like the first thing you do. I did not ride another roller coaster till I was probably 10th grade. After that, I was like, I'm good. for a while. And then I got over my fears because like I started like we went to Universal Studios and I got on some stuff, but 153-foot drop on a wooden roller coaster. And wooden roller coasters hit different. I don't know. Has anybody ever been on a wooden roller coaster?
Those things terrify the life out of me.
Yo,
out of all roller coasters ever created, if it's made out of, if majority of that roller coaster, the framework is out of wood, missed me with that.
Yo, wooden roll, and so there
all that creaking and that shaking and nah.
So we lived in Kansas City, and so it used to be called Worlds of Fun and Oceans of Fun, and Worlds of Fun and Oceans of Fun. So it's basically like a water park, and then there's like a regular amusement park, but wooden roller coasters, just them mugs are janky, like so
they do it
janky.
on purpose. I swear they do it on purpose.
They are not smooth. They are rough around the edges in terms of just like it's tough. It's tough. You don't. Okay, so we know you got heights. Any animals that like you?
I'm not saying that I'm afraid of them, but I don't like snakes.
I'm not fooling with snakes. I'm not fooling with bugs.
I'm
not fooling with no bugs.
I'm like, they don't scare me.
Yeah,
now, depending on the size of the snake, now if it's bigger than my leg, we're gonna have a problem.
Yeah, no, I don't want.
But I'm not running after to kill a snake. I'm definitely going the other way.
Like, listen, I don't fool with bugs. I was late to my own wedding because of a bug.
Let me tell you about your friend Maya.
Listen, I was late because I made Mike come back to the apartment because that's where we were getting ready. Me and the bridesmaid. I was like, you don't have to come back. I got to get ready. And this bug is a flopping and flying.
Let me tell you about
no.
Let me tell you about
listen.
Right? She don't like birds. Right?
Birds? Oh, dang.
Does not like birds. However, I didn't know to the extent of the fear of birds until this one day. So we had just started dating, and we were going down to somewhere for Father's Day to chill with her side of the family.
Not the birds.
And we stopped to get something to eat at Taco Cabana because she loves Taco Cabana. So I'm like, cool.
Yep.
Olivia was like 3, maybe 4 years old, and we're leaving Taco Cabana, and there's these birds flying around my car, and then all of a sudden, like a swarm of birds just come out of nowhere. She pushed me out the way, pushed Liv in the car, got in the car, and locked the door. I'm like, excuse me, I'm still here.
No,
I'm out here hoping that these birds don't poke my eyes out.
Yo.
Because are they gone yet? I just want to get in the car.
Yo, that's
she hates birds, but she also hates bugs, like a lot. Like
yeah,
a lot.
I don't fool with.
She's not trying to be around them, kill them, none of that.
I don't fool with the. I don't fool with the bugs.
We're not doing. She's not doing.
But let me tell you about my husband. I call him Dr. Doolittle. Let me tell you what this joke will do. And if he watches his back. Everything I'm saying, I say to his face. So it is what it is.
I hold nothing back.
Yeah, listen. Everything I'm saying now is not news to him.
He is well aware.
He is well aware. Like, there will be a bug in the house. My first inclination ought to go on to glory. Because I don't want it procreating. I don't want it.
Go see Jesus.
Go meet your maker.
Because you're not doing nothing here. This ain't a house for you.
This ain't.
What is it? What they say? This ain't a house of refuge. You gotta go.
Listen. You got to go. Okay.
You ain't got to go home, but you got to get up out of here.
I don't want no parts of bugs. Like none. Like
you gotta meet your maker today.
You are dying. If there's a bug in my house,
you gotta go.
Oh, but no, I'm married to Dr. Doolittle. So let me tell you what Mike will get it. He'll get it.
All nice and happy,
calm and gentle. And let it out the back door.
It's still in my house. The backyard is still part of my house.
He will release these things back into I've literally watched him let a fly out the back door.
Back into the wilderness.
He will let it fly. That Joker will let it fly out the back door, and he'll just swoop on. Just,
Not Latoya. You gotta go.
bro. If I have any parts with it,
You're gonna go see Jesus.
you're going to glory. Wherever,
Listen,
wherever.
this isn't Noah 2.0.
Yo, listen. But Mike will he'll just let. I'll be like, yo,
That is funny.
if it's got more than 2 legs and it's not my dog, why are we preserving life in that moment?
Listen, this isn't it's a me or you type situation. It's definitely gonna be you.
I go away. Like, I don't like, because in my mind,
We are not friends.
in my mind, I just want to put this out, like, because in my mind, this is how my mind works with these books. In my mind, if it doesn't go on to glory,
It's gonna procreate.
it's procreated. Like,
And
you
it's somewhere
know,
already probably got babies somewhere.
yo, that's
It's not
my
okay.
mind.
And it's not okay. It's not okay.
You got to go.
Not in this house.
Not in this house. There's
Go,
not.
My neighbors, if you want to go plant some things over there,
Yo, I don't.
be my guest.
My husband will let that thing out so gently. Like, okay, last story, and then we're gonna get to like the inspiration.
Okay.
She said, "Sweet MJ, those things are dead in my house." Listen, let me tell you, true
There's
story.
no place for you here.
True story, and then we're gonna get to the mindset for the week. Let me tell you, true story. This is. I wish I was lying about this.
I highly doubt it.
So this is what happens. It's Black Friday, Cyber Monday. I had been wanting a new air fryer. Okay. I've been wanting a new air fryer, and Ninja. I love Ninja. They make great products. And so Ninja had the dual air fryer. And them things are amazing, bro. So amazing. Ninja, if you ever want to sponsor the lunch hour.
Listen, who am I to say no?
Who am I to say no? Do you know what I'm saying? So listen. So the dual is like an 8-in-1 goes on sale.
Right?
I'm like, bet.
Run into the stove. Let's
run this thing. Okay. It was a 2. So you already know. So it's a doorbuster. So you already know, like, there.
Why are we still here?
Mike gets it. Like, he orders it. He orders it. All I gotta do is go pick it up.
Easy.
Orders online. All I gotta do is pick it up. So I pick it up. I get it. We get home, like, oh yeah, got this air fryer. Okay.
I don't know where this is going.
I take it out. And I'm like, it smells funny. Didn't think anything of it. So I put it on the counter. Okay. And I'm just like, you know how normally you have like those little sterile looking strips where people, I was like, why is one of them loose? This is weird. I was like, this thing smells funny. Like, I don't know. And I don't think it's an 8-in-1. And so like, I'm like,
no,
convinced. Like, so I'm like, okay, this is, and so I go to turn it on, and like the display, I was like, yo, this thing has been used.
No, they didn't.
Oh yeah, they had swap-a-rooed it. So here's the kicker. Okay. Because remember I told you it smelled funny. I was like, I was like, oh my God, this thing still smells horrible. So I go to get, it's like, okay, I'm going to go put it back in the box. Okay. I'm going to go put it back in the box.
I'm stressed out.
I go to get the box, and there's a roach that came out of the box that was crawling on my couch.
Throw it all away. Throw the couch away.
I was like, Mike, there is a roach on that couch, because it came from the box that the thing was in. Like that.
So you got okie doked.
So yeah. So like at this point, so he goes.
And they had roaches in this box.
It was a single roach. It was just one roach. And so at that point, I'm like, put the box out. We're putting everything outside. And
we're taking it back.
Mike gets the roach. Okay.
With his hand?
No, he gets a napkin. He gets the roach. And then he proceeds. To go into the middle of the street, in our street, to let this. I said, if you don't. So this is me.
This is how you know you military, because this right here. This is what comes out.
Yo, I literally, bro, he was in the middle of the street. I said, if you don't kill that roach.
That knife hand come out. That's how you know. Hey, kill that thing right now.
I was like, if you don't kill that roach, you better kill it. Kill that roach. Like, and he was like, I'm like, this is not a book let out. He gonna go find his cousins and they coming back to
This
the
ain't Men in
crib.
Black. Kill that damn roach.
This is it. Like this, he has met his maker. He has taken his last trip.
There's no way.
Bro.
That thing would have got smashed and flushed down the toilet.
Yo, listen, that joker, at least he went, and I was like, you better kill it. I was like,
There's no way.
yo, listen, that's why I call him Dr. Doolittle. Cause he's such
I can't.
listen,
no.
that thing would have went to glory immediately, but I'm afraid of bugs. So
The Solaburia's house, we believe in bugs going to see Jesus.
are you saved? Be like that episode, like be like on Friday. Are you prepared for Jehovah's return?
Because he's coming. He's coming for you. Listen, the rapture may not have come last week, but the rapture coming for you. And the rapture's my foot.
I'm coming in. You gonna wish you was raptured. Listen, I'm telling you, when we get to heaven, I'm be like Noah.
You couldn't have let the bugs go. But the Lord said, I hear you. I like all the stuff that you disobedient about. That's the one you decide not to be disobedient.
I mean, do we need mosquitoes?
I saw this skit before we go on. Skit, they were talking about that. They were like, it was an angel, and then she was playing God at the same time, like, you know, talking about the whole Noah thing. She goes, hey, God, I just want to just go over the lists real quick. So we're good with the bears. Yeah, we got to change it up, just make sure, Cool. Okay. These 53 million types of bugs. Yeah, he goes. She was like, yeah, that's my favorite part. Even the stink bug. He was like, it'll make sense later.
Will it?
Are you sure? But hey, it's your world. We're just living in, God.
Bro, I'd be like Noah.
You could have forgot a couple bugs.
A few, a roach included.
No, roaches don't ever die.
They was probably there when the dinosaurs was here. We still here.
What's up, cuz?
What up, cuz? We been here since the dinosaurs. Because them jokers never die.
And this thing crunch. That roach crunch is just.
Yo, you would hate it in Georgia because in Georgia they're not cockroaches, but they're kind of from the same family, but they fly.
Oh, I would have been. I'd never moving there.
Yo, in college it was the worst. Like
pass. That's a hard pass.
Okay, so listen, we're gonna wrap up with our mindset Monday. So we're talking about fear, and so I think there's kind of three sets of fear that we have, right? So I want to kind of talk through it real quick, but I think there's three kinds of fear. There's one which is like protective fear, which is like this will actually harm me. That's like a legitimate fear, right? And then you have like a growth fear, like this will change me. And that's usually scary but necessary. And then comfort fear, like this is unfamiliar, just outside of your comfort zone. I'm sorry, my dad said they don't even die in microwaves.
They don't. They just don't know how to die. So that's why you have to step on them.
That's why. Sorry.
That's how you know they're dead.
Woo! So like for you, like one of the things we think about is just like what fears are we grappling with or thinking about in life where it's like, hey, your idea of what it is, like, hey, this goal scares me. And so therefore, if it scares you, you're probably in the right category.
I think the one thing, it's a thing that Steve Harvey said that I've kind of stuck with, especially, again, even though I'm scared of public speaking and doing this stuff, like this isn't my only podcast. So, but every time I record, whether it's live or pre-recorded, it's still a fear because people are still going to see what I'm doing. In a sense. But the thing that he said that stuck with me, he goes, being scared isn't a weakness. Being scared means you're doing the right thing. Because if you're doing the right thing and you're not scared, are you really doing what you're supposed to be doing?
Yeah.
And so it's like, I'm scared of this. I'm scared of putting myself out there. However, I've been told plenty of times before that, hey, I like watching you. I like this. I like interacting with you. You're a very good person. You have good energy. I'm like, that's great. That's cool. Cool.
Yeah. Just
However,
let's not do it in public.
You know? So, but I'm working through that. I think my biggest progression since starting this whole social media stuff is the fact that I am able to bring joy to the world, whether it's through trolling or just doing this. Like,
I couldn't. I know you were having a serious moment. I'm sorry, a serious moment, but you're like bringing joy to this world.
Hey, trolling is a joy for me. Not so much for everybody else.
I could not. I'm sorry.
But I'm saying it's like it allows me to be vulnerable, even though it's behind the keyboard or behind a camera. I'm able to be myself without having. Yeah, I see people are watching.
Mm-hmm.
I see the number. Mm-hmm. It terrifies me every day that you click live.
Yeah.
But I know at the end of the day, every time we do this, every Monday through Friday, we're changing somebody's day, or we're bringing laughter to somebody, or we're bringing some type of wisdom, or we're doing something. So it lessens that fear every day. Like, okay, you know what? Today wasn't so bad. I did something good today. Yep. Just hold on. I hold on to that every day to get me to the next day.
I love it. Carice says fear can bring a realness and vulnerability that some people need to see from us. We work through those fears. Daryl, so weird saying that because that's
just say your dad. Or just say pops. Like, just don't be weird.
I know. I was like, I don't feel right saying that. that felt weird coming out of my mouth.
My dad said.
Yeah, I felt so weird coming out of my mouth.
Listen, did you feel the hand? Call me by my name.
Like I felt the hairs on the back of my neck stand up. That was so weird. Mikey calls him by his first name, but my dad said fear to me seems to be more of a manifested anxiety. Is something that allows you to be aware in the moment. And I love that.
I have a question. So, because he's prior military, and I want to see if he agrees with me. So, my drill sergeant said this when we were going through basic training. He told me that most people that have fear, especially when you're deployed, those are the people that are usually going to survive and be great because they're on their P's and their Q's, they're on their toes. They're always, their head is on a swivel, versus the ones that are cocky or feel like they're good enough and they can do whatever they want. Those are the people that are usually going to stumble first and probably end up failing the most and probably never tap into their potential because they're so cocky.
Yeah, and I think there's, and we'll wait for him to answer that because you know that we're on a delay, but like but I think one of the most about it is there's this fine line, at least for me, right? When I think about fear, when I'm struggling with like, hey, like doing this thing, it is one, it feels terrifying to be seen. Right? Like it's like, yo, they're gonna see me. But we often see ourselves differently than other people see us. And so I think that there's this weird dichotomy that's happening where it's like, I'm no longer hidden. And so now people are going to see me.
It's terrifying.
And like, right. And so what are they going to say when they see me? And I think it's so easy to want to stay hidden and to be hidden. Right. Versus I think one of the things I literally just got this picture. So bear with me as I'm going to process this out loud. But like one of the things I think about is our need when we're operating, like when you have a level of fear, you're doing something, especially when you feel called to do it and God is calling you to it and to do it. And there's a level of fear with it. It's okay to be seen because we're still hidden. It's like we're sheltered by the Most High. So like even in that, right? Like there's a we should be operating with a level of safety.
Right.
Right. And like feeling safe, even though we're stepping out, right? Like about, you know, you have a daughter, right? Like I have kiddos too. And so those moments where they're taking, maybe it's their first leap off the edge of a pool.
Yeah.
Right. You know that. And you can see it like
that
sometimes,
like,
yeah, like they're literally like they're scratched down. They're wanting to do it, and they trust they're having a level, they're having to trust that when they jump out, you will catch them.
I got you.
And yeah, I got you. Yeah, I will never let anything. And so once they
Right.
figure it out, they're like, oh snap. Because once they unlock that, they
So, oh
jumping off
wait, my
the
dad's
edge.
here. I'm good.
No, they jumping off the edge 50 times. And I'll be like, okay, first
Calm
of
down.
all, I need a break.
Can you go jump on the shallow end, please?
Like Lord have mercy. Like,
Tired
you know
of
what I'm
happening.
saying? Like, and so I think
Yeah.
it's very interesting, like doing the things that scare you and like regularly doing them over time. I don't necessarily know if it becomes easier, but I think you're able to show up in spite of it, right? And
Yeah. I think with like to piggyback what you said. So it's like for me, that fear of just even doing this with you,
yeah,
but showing up each day, knowing that I have somebody like I know that you've stated that you still get nervous, just
yeah. Oh,
public,
100%.
especially at church, and I get that.
Yeah.
But your level of confidence is just that much higher than mine. So me seeing you saying, "Wait a minute," she get nervous like I do, but she's able to get on that stage multiple times out of the week, or even doing host. Like the fact that you're able to put yourself out there for somebody like me, that's like, okay, well, if Latoya can do it, like. I could do this, and then but doing it with you, it's like, okay, I can't just be out here just halfway through this, and then you're just like you're giving all of it. So it's like it's definitely easier said than done.
Hosting will humble. Hosting because the hard
thing, live,
but it's live, but then also there's no real time feedback, right?
You just got to go with
it. If I toss something out there, I don't actually know if the joke landed or not. And that is in and of itself. So sometimes I'll be like, hey, can I get how did it go? Blah, blah, blah. Sometimes I ask Mike, I'll be like, if it's quiet enough in the sanctuary and people can hear, it's like, hey, he's like, oh yeah, people laughed. Like I can kind of get an idea, but it is rough when you're like, cause like in that room, it is
hope and pray that it goes the way that you thought it.
Your co-host, the cameraman, and the producer, and so there's no real feedback, and so it's definitely different. So my dad said, true, fear is useful because it will make you think, but oftentimes it provokes the fight or flight in us. Our level of information about whatever challenge we may be facing may cause us fear or could actually give us strength. Come on, somebody.
He's a pastor somewhere.
He is a pastor.
You can tell. That be preaching on Sundays.
He is a pastor. The doors of the church are open.
He be saving souls. He be saving souls.
Is there one? Right? Like, no. Like, it's one of the things I'll say, and we'll end it kind of here, because one of the things I think about a lot is, even for you, like you were talking about, like, for you, public speaking, right? That's the thing. For me, like putting stuff out, I know I'm great. Like I know I have the gift of communication.
Right.
But putting out content is it is the thing I probably wrestle with.
And that is the complete opposite with me.
The most, right? And so like it's so funny just like how compliment, because he'd be like, yeah, I'm about to post this. I'll be like, wait a minute, hold on. And so it's very interesting because like even Paul sometimes he'll ask me, hey, like, do you want to approve this clip? I'll be like, no, because I know that if I see it, I'm going to like critique it.
Second guess everything.
Yeah, second guess it all. And so he'll be like, hey, do you want me to be like, no, just tag me. just let me know. And then
there's the thing, and then she usually makes one change and she'll text me on the side, like, hey, can we tweak this to this? I'm like, yeah. And this is the thing, between the both of us, clearly we're the opposite in everything. She's comfortable in public speaking, me not so much. She's not so comfortable in posting stuff. How much do you want me to post?
Listen,
and I'm ready to go because I live for the engagement of social media.
Yeah.
Versus I don't live for the engagement of public speaking.
Yeah.
So to see us be the opposite, but somehow make this cohesively work, I'm like, I don't know if that was just God ordained or not. But I'm like, I'm here for it. But
because I mean,
I be having to push her sometimes. I'm like, hey, just post it already. Like, it's gonna be fine. And 9 times out of 10,
it's fine.
It's just fine.
No, but you know what's so funny? Because like I think the biggest thing is, courage. Like courage isn't the absence of fear, right? It's choosing to take action, even when you're feeling it. And I think oftentimes, and I say this a lot to people I coach, which is oftentimes we're waiting to feel confident before we take action. But the reality is, you're not going to get confident till you take action. Like this, like it is.
That's a bar,
right?
That's a bar.
Like you feel confident before we take action, but you won't be confident until you take action. And so you have to take action, even in spite of your fear. And through that, you actually become more confident. And
What's that line you always say?
What? I don't care.
No, that just 1%.
Just 1% better. That's it.
Every day.
I was like, you said, I don't care. Yeah, that's the.
That's when she don't care. But every day when we do something, she goes, listen, as long as we're getting 1% better than we were yesterday,
1%,
we're going in the right direction.
And you know what's so funny? I have to tell that to myself. And so as much as I'm saying it to you, I'm reminding
it lives right here. Since you've told me, it's here.
1% better, because 1% better compounds. If you look up a year from now, you'll be 37% better, statistically speaking, right? If you get 1% better every single day, it compounds to 37% increase. Versus actually, if you get 1% worse every year, it's actually only minor, right? It's maybe like less than, I think like 1%, 5%, it's like something like that.
Better.
But you didn't get better, right? So how do you actually figure out these little incremental wins, right? And then going from there. And so when we think about it, I just want to encourage you guys, either send us a message, drop it in the chat now. We'll hear it. We'll see it. Let us know what's one thing, small action you're going to take towards something this week about that you're maybe afraid of taking. I want to be able to root you on. So put it in the chat, because we want to see it. We want to connect with you. We want to cheer you on in all of this. And so with that being said, Paul, tomorrow, low-hanging fruit. I'm just kidding. We're not going to talk about low-hanging fruit. Go back and watch last Tuesday's episode.
We're never going to work past this.
We're never going to get past this. But look, thank you all so much for joining us. We count it an honor and a privilege. Thank you, Lunch Crew, for hopping in and spending time with us. And we just hope that we get to see you tomorrow, same time, same place, 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. Hope you guys have a awesome rest of the day. And we'll catch you on the flip side.
To ignite, to inspire, to unite, bringing you the truth, shining ever so bright. Join the discussion, be a part of the crew. Every single episode, something fresh and new. From the first part to the last, we're serving up the best, putting every theory to the ultimate test. So lean in close, don't miss a single beat. The Lunch Hour Podcast can't be beat. Lunch Hour Podcast.